Just been out basically supporting Rob's plan to bring Dan to Sheffield to commemorate some of the war memorial trees and the Chelsea elm after this. It's been less of a busy day than yesterday's Olive Grove Road circus, for want of a better expression.
So yesterday, did nothing happen there because of the weather?
No, they declined to try to get vehicles to come out because of the presence of 40 odd or so Sheffield Tree Action Group campaigners, some in fancy dress, some not, some marking the Rustlings Road fracas by wearing their dressing gowns, pointing out the fact that there were 70-year-old pensioners arrested, knocked out of their beds at 4:30 in the morning to find their cars being moved, threatened that their cars would be moved if they didn't get dressed and move them. And there were some people with notices pinned to them saying person unknown, to take account of the fact that the injunction the council have been awarded is against every single person in Sheffield and the known universe, persons unknown. So it's quite a far-reaching injunction as it is. So we're basically not allowed to protest inside the barriers to stop them taking the tree down, or at least to hinder them taking the tree down, because of course the core investment period of the 25-year PFI contract, they had a target of 6,000 trees to take down, and they've admitted now that they've got somewhere between 400 and 500 remaining. So in some ways I suppose you could argue that the campaign hasn't been as successful as we would have wished. We haven't held them up that much, and of course what they are neglecting to mention is the fact that it's not the trees, it's not the tree felling part of the programme that they're behind with, and that will result in some penalties for one side or the other, and that is they are never going to be able to finish the roads within that time period, not by the end of this year. They haven't got a cat in hell's chance of doing that, and that the reasons for that have got absolutely nothing to do with Stag or any other campaign. That's down to bad management on the contractor's part. I don't think there are many people in Sheffield who will not have seen a road without trees that has yet to be resurfaced, and they haven't been doing it. So when they claim to have been held up by us, why weren't they getting on with the roads that do not have trees? The whole thing's a farce. They're trying to blame us for their own failings, and I can promise you it won't work.
Oh, so that's just wrong, it's the trees when it should.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's how these guys work. That's not really what the people of Sheffield elect these people into office to do. They're supposed to be representing our interests when we elect them, not the interests of multinational corporations.
And with the council, if they've got this private contractor, is this private contractors, have they got a time limit when they're supposed to do this work? Because they'd get penalised, wouldn't they? So
yeah.
Does this get them out?
The core investment period ends this year, at the end of this year. It's a 25-year PFI contract. The first 5 years represents the core investment period, and the next 20 years is then maintenance of what they've achieved in the first 5 years. See, so it's as far as the trees are concerned, it's a double whammy for Amy, because Amy are they're the contractors based at Olive Grove Depot, and you don't have to have very much intelligence to work out that you don't have to maintain a tree that's no longer there. See, so.
And the reason, are they saying because of the maintenance of the tree? I mean,
no, they're saying that the trees are damaging surrounding structures, but